What's up, everybody? It's Jonathan from Lone Wolf Day Trading. What a crazy day it's been. Somehow I end up being green, but I have no idea how it even happened. No, wait a second. No, it makes sense. No, the video that I saw yesterday, the video was the prophecy. He made $900. I made $900. What do we have in common? No, the comb over. The comb over. Somehow it's the power of the comb over. I have no idea. Whatever he profits, I profit the day after. This could be an amazing thing. Well, shit. Alright guys, so on a more serious note, my laptop died on me today. And I don't have live trading. I do apologize. But what a ride it's been. So I'll break down my trade of what occurred. And last thing I saw before the laptop died. And then basically getting out the trade about an hour later. I'll just break it down. So what I was looking for and what I was looking at was TVIX. TVIX was a great pick. Now, one thing I didn't like about it is if we actually look at the daily, the low of day has, it doesn't help me whatsoever right here. The only thing that helps me is at the time, the low on this candle, 48.61, had been broken by this candle. So that gave me an idea of possibly shorters see that and they wanted to break through right here for more downward momentum. Now I saw that this trade was down, but if we actually look at open, I mean, it's been a steady increase. Now these lines that you see right here are points that I actually entered in. So, and also I have it here. For some reason, whenever I do these recaps, people think it's fake. Somehow it's fake. Like, I'm a pro at Photoshop. There's no way I could add it. Now, another thing people might say, well, Jonathan, you pay someone off to trade for you. I guess, but no one would be crazy enough to trade the way I do. I mean, you barely and rarely see people trading the way that I do as far as adding to a short position when the stock's going up. That just freaks people out. They have no idea what the hell's going on. So if you could find someone that trades like that, and you know, more power to you. So basically, as we see here, my first position was at 939. I put in 200 shares. So right at this line right here. The next one's going to be at 941. 941. We go over here. I added right here when it was pushing upward. And then the last time I had the ability to add was at 947. 947 right on this candle, right here on this line. I had the ability to add more shares to the short. Now, one thing that I loved about this before the laptop died on me, the laptop died on me right when it was actually breaking down to the low right here. I was holding it. I did stop, and if I had the video to show you, which would be great, when I saw the light come on that said my battery was low, I put the stop loss in right here at the high of day. I mean, granted, the high of day's changed now because later on in the day it went back up, but the high of day at the time was right here on this candle. And I told myself, if it breaks there, then there's no way to stay in the trade. There's no reason to. And why do I say that? The big thing that I preach constantly is false breaks. And people, maybe they listen to me, maybe they don't, but that's the way that you're going to see that a stock does not have a lot of strength. It might be moving upward, but how much strength does it have when it's moving up? Now here, let's take a look, and I'll give you multiple examples. That's why I love this stock. Right here, we have a high of 50.32. You look on the left side, 50.32. Right here, it breaks the high, 50.34, 2 cents. It breaks the high, only 2 cents, and then goes down a little bit more. Right here, 50.37. So we have 34, we have 37. Right here, we have 43, 44. These are very small breaks of the high, and that shows that there is no strength behind this stock. It might be going up, but there's normally when a stock breaks a high, you'd like to see a jump of more than 1 or 2 cents. And in this case, that wasn't happening, and that showed me how weak this stock was. Now, again, we break here, we break up to 50.67. And now this was a good push up. But again, it was closing the gap from as far as speaking when the stock was down. Now, of course, these numbers have changed because the stock is at a different price now. But from going all the way down here from a low of 49.20 up to a high of 50.67, that's a good amount of gap. Now, I was in my position 800 shares. 800 shares with an average of 50.01. I could have had more shares. I could have had a higher average, of course. But look what happens right after that. Look at this downward momentum that we get. And I started covering at 1054. So if we zoom in at 1054, bringing in a little bit more. 1054, right here, I did cover a good amount into a push upward. I thought it was going to start reversing closer to the VWAP, so hindsight trading. Now that's when I covered out 500 shares. Now 100 and 200 were at 55 and also 56. Now we see that it did push down lower and actually further when we go a little bit out all the way down to here. But of course that's hindsight trading. I can look at this and say, well, I should have held there and then covered down here, all that. But the big thing to take away from this is look for those false breaks. The false breaks, a stock might be going up, a stock might be going down, but look for those false breaks. That's going to show you how much strength is actually behind the stock either climbing or falling. Now, I just wanted to create this short video, one, to show you guys, hey, I did trade. Two, to give you an idea of these false breaks. If I'm not preaching about the low of the previous day, I'm preaching about the false breaks. It's just something to keep in mind. It's very important. Now, when it comes to profit, I made $900, but this isn't the way I want to make $900. Being in a trade, my computer dies, and then I have to rush somewhere to get out of the trade. And then I'm sure people are questioning, how did you get out of the trade? Basically, laptop died at work. I had to take an early lunch. It was about a 20-minute drive, so leave at 10:30, get back here at 10:50, and then I got out of the trade out of my apartment. That's how it took place. So people are saying, whatever, I'm sure people won't believe. Somehow I photoshopped 900 in here, and whatever, it's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But yeah, I just want to show you guys this video of false breaks. Very important thing. Also scoping out, why did I pick this one stock? The reason that I picked this one stock is it had volume over 500,000 at open. It was down for the day. It wasn't down a large amount. And then it also had good movement. As far as, you know, the lines, if you're looking at the chart, on the right side, it's not going in like 5-cent increments, 10-cent increments. This was one that was a quarter. So 25, 50, 75, so on and so forth, which showed me that it did have a lot of room to move. And also because it was a larger stock, it moving a certain amount, let's say $1 or $2, isn't going to crash the stock. That would just be the normal movement for it for the day. So I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just again, a short video, just to give you an idea of what I'm looking for. Again, false breaks, I can't preach that enough. That's a very big thing. Thank you all so much for viewing this. Again, I truly appreciate the support. I'm on the road to 300 subscribers right now. I know we can do it. We can definitely do it. This is Jonathan with Lone Wolf Day Trading. Stay green.